Our mobile planetarium program began in 1992, along with our video and graphic design company. Back then, we had no reference of how to operate a planetarium, so we just invented our way of doing things. This classic startup model worked for us for almost 25 years, during which we implemented different techniques and technologies to design the shows. So for the support images, for example, we evolved from a mechanical slide projector to a small digital LED projector. Our audio started with a tape recorder and ended up in the same digital file within the projector.
Hello, my name is Sabina, and I have been helping my parents with our planetarium all my life. My sister and I are the official narrators of all the programs made for kids, either in English or in Spanish.
I can remember when I first narrated a program for our planetarium. My family says I was still 3 years old.
Hola a todos. Estamos en el Planetario Aventura. Aquí vamos a aprender mucho y a disfrutar montones. Para empezar, tenemos que hacer silencio y poner mucha atención. Ya vamos a empezar.
I like to do narrations. So far, I've been in charge of kindergarten levels, but now I'm doing primary school too.
Estos ríos regresan el agua a los mares y así de nuevo el sol la puede volver a evaporar para seguirla limpiando.
I never came to see this thing working. They say it projects all the stars in the dome. But I wonder what they did with this other cylinder. It has like all the parts of a living cell. This other one has all the continents of the Earth.
Some years ago, we migrated from our classic cylinder-based planetarium to a digital one, and we brought some of our best practices into the new one.
I have to say that we were very inspired after visiting a big planetarium. As for myself, I went twice to Griffith Observatory in California. Then is when we decided to invest on a digital equipment that would allow us to create a diversity of programs. The full dome format gave us the freedom to produce any program we wanted.
I have seen some of the techniques to produce the full dome videos. I love when we use the green screen and the 360 camera. When we as a family decide on producing a new program, it becomes an adventure. We travel to many places to film what we need. We use 360 cameras to get wonderful shots for the programs. I know it takes a lot of time to select the music, to write the scripts and rate them. My dad stays up very late at night editing. He likes to do it, and I have come to think that he never sleeps.
For education, we have worked with a business model that allows us to reach basically every student in our country. Based in our Central Valley, we can get to any border in about 5 to 7 hours at most, so we can get there, serve 300 to 500 people, and come back home, all during the same day. And this has allowed us to keep a very low price per person, usually ranging between $2 to $3 each. The amount can be covered by the families of the students themselves, by the institution, or even as a sponsorship from companies or the government. Since our family business is a video production company, we found it very natural to offer and extend our planetarium services to them once we went digital. Creating a corporate video in full dome format represented basically the same workflow for us, to which we just added the rental of the planetarium for the specific event. We thought that the dome itself would work as the stand for the company and that the public, out of pure curiosity, will be eager to get in and see the presentation. And we can tell it really works so well. Another of our clients believed in us to use our planetarium to report their yearly results to the employees in Central America region during their annual meeting. A 7-minute show was enough to get the attention of about 800 store managers during the 3 days they gathered here in Costa Rica. A high-technology center that belongs to our government allowed us to produce a virtual visit to their laboratories in our dome. We filmed everything with a 360 camera and produced a formal full dome program, which we presented to the public they invited. Our proposal here was to use this resource to be able to get people to know places where they will not be allowed to enter, mainly because of security reasons. We solved a similar situation with a cement plant in our country, where they wanted the nearby communities to know about their operations in a safe way. So the dome allows us to virtually take any place along with us, to show it to people interested in it. A natural reserve in our country, where active protection of leatherback turtles and other species is their interest, produced with us a full dome presentation, which constituted itself in a formal program which we have been able to show to hundreds of people. This has given us the idea that we can travel with our dome to other countries to promote tourism and other services, either for companies, institutions, or the government.
And what about birthday parties? We first made a test with my little sister, of course. For her 7th birthday, she wanted a theme party about the game Minecraft, which we love to play. We placed our mobile planetarium in our garage and had a very impressive experience with all our guests, who traveled through wonderful Minecraft worlds. After that, we have served other birthday parties, but they usually hire us for the space theme.
All in all, we are aware that we have a very powerful communication, learning, and entertainment tool in our hands.
I think we have a very huge responsibility, especially with the kids. There was a time when I was preparing the dome for the next show in school, and I found a little girl sitting and crying outside the planetarium. Very worried, I asked her what was happening, since she had just finished our show. And she told me that it had been the best thing that she had experienced in her whole life.
So what now? We have extended our planetarium online so students and people can enjoy our virtual field trips guided by our contents and ourselves.
Furthermore, we turned the programs of our planetarium into a virtual reality experience. I tell you, it really looks nice. Tabby, can I borrow them, please?